These guys are absolutely awesome. They always stay in the top third of the tank, so they're really gonna leave everybody else alone, and it kind of looks like they swallowed a dime, so they're pretty funny looking in my opinion. Hey guys, it's Colin, and in today's video we're gonna be talking all about different stocking recipes for various size community tanks. All right, so our first category of stocking would be for 10-gallon tanks. So in 10-gallon tanks, this is a couple different options I would recommend. So we're gonna talk about top dwellers, mid dwellers, and then our bottom dwellers. So for a 10-gallon tank, my first recommendation is going to be for top dwellers. So the top 3 fish I have for top dwellers in the 10-gallon tank are gonna be the following. So, first choice for top dwelling fish in a 10-gallon community tank, I'm going to recommend guppies. Guppies are an excellent option, very active swimmers and available in a wide variety of colors. Second choice for top level swimmers for a 10-gallon tank, I'm going to recommend the zebra danios. In general, zebra danios are considered a peaceful community fish, although fair disclaimer, I have seen them be a little bit aggressive as far as spin nipping sometimes with very long flowy fish like bettas, but in general, one of the most hardy and classic aquarium fish you can get, zebra danios, excellent choice for a 10-gallon as far as occupying the top third of the tank. My number 3 candidate for a top dwelling fish for a 10-gallon community tank is the hatchet fish. These guys are absolutely awesome. They always stay in the top third of the tank, so they're really gonna leave everybody else alone, and it kind of looks like they swallowed a dime, so they're pretty funny looking in my opinion. For the next part of our 10-gallon tank, we'll talk about mid-dwelling fish. So these fish are gonna occupy the center portion of the tank. So first choice would be lots of different rasboras. So in general, I think a good option would be like some of our Hengeli rasboras. We also have Harlequin rasboras. These are gonna be an excellent option for your tank. Generally, any of the small, fast-moving rasboras are gonna be an excellent option for mid-dwellers. Just keep in mind, most of the fish we talked about thus far, they do have like some minimum schooling sizes. So keep that in mind for your tank, how many fish you really need to fill out for them to be comfortable. So in general, for most of my rasboras, I do recommend probably a group of at least 5 or more. Second choice for a mid-dweller for a 10-gallon system, I'd recommend either Cardinal or Neon Tetras. These guys have a wonderful blue color. They're very active. That being said, these guys are a schooling fish as well, so you'd probably want a group of minimum at least 5 to 7 in your tank, but these add a really nice pop of blue color. The Cardinals and the Neons look a slightly bit different. Me personally, I'm more of a Cardinal fan, but the Neons do get a little bit smaller. So if you're wanting to have more fish in the tank, maybe Neons are the best choice for you. Third choice for mid-dwelling fish for a 10-gallon system, my recommendation would be cherry barbs. Cherry barbs are right here. These guys, medium-sized fish, they get about 2 inches in size. These are available both in a standard or a wild type coloration, and they're also available in albino. So if you want a little bit more of that orange pop of color, some albino cherry barbs would really add a lot of flair to the midsection of your tank. All right, now we're gonna talk about bottom dwellers for a 10-gallon tank. So my first choice is gonna be either our black or our striped coolie loach. These guys are kind of a shoaling fish, so as you can see, they do like to occupy decently large sized groups. They're nibbling on some veggie rounds right now. These guys, moderate size, they usually stay 3 inches or less in size. They're very active. They also help to aerate your sand bed and your gravel, and they really add a lot of personality to the bottom of the tank. Second choice for bottom dweller in a 10-gallon tank, I'm gonna go ahead and recommend Ancestris plecos. So what does this mean? This means our bristlenose family of species. Commons would just be your standard bristlenose. There's also albinos, longfins, super reds, come in a wide variety of types. Just keep in mind with these guys, they do get around anywhere from 4 to 6 inches in length. So generally, although they are community and peaceful with other Ancestris, you're probably gonna be limited on your space in a 10-gallon, so you may have one pleco as the centerpiece for a 10-gallon. For a third item for our bottom dwellers of our 10-gallon tank, I would recommend snails. So there's several different types. We have mysteries, neorites, ram's horn, rabbit snails, blueberries, there's Japanese trapdoors, chopsticks. We have a ton of variety of different snails. I think any of those guys would be a good candidate for a bottom dweller in your 10-gallon tank.